Protecting your home for termites is unlike any other service at your house. You have to literally hand over the keys and then leave for several days. When you walk away from your home, there are risks. Consumer watchdog Jen Strathman is showing you how to protect yourself if you find yourself in this situation.
When you want to get rid of bugs,
Termites is a terrible situation.
the tent goes up, but could you be welcoming
I had a jewelry box here.
an even bigger problem
That was gone.
into your home?
We got a call saying that the house looked like it had been broken into.
It was the last thing on Sarah Dingle's mind as she packed up her family and her food to protect it from the toxic chemicals.
We spent all the time preparing the house and the food and didn't ever think once about the house being broken into.
When you're being tented, I mean, you're putting yourself in complete state of vulnerability.
It was Ross Merkin's third termite treatment, and he too was caught off guard by crime.
We got here and we were just stunned. I mean, we saw property laying out here.
He says his house was an easy target.
There is no forced entry right
There
here.
was no forced entry whatsoever.
These windows were open.
Pest control company consultant Barry Murray says they have to leave the windows open for fumigation to work.
If people are not, kind of dumb enough to go into a place marked with deadly fumigant inside and try to cause entry, I don't see how you kind of stop that.
Murray showed us special door locks required by law to try to prevent break-ins. But there are no rules to secure the open windows. There are also no rules about who can be in your home. Stephanie Williams didn't find that out
I was armed when I left.
until after her tented home was broken into.
It was ransacked. They had hours in my home. I looked at everyone suspiciously.
She may have had reason to be suspicious. All these guys work for South Florida pest control companies, and they've all been convicted of crimes in the last 10 years for things like burglary, grand theft, and trafficking in stolen property.
To let them come off into someone's home, I feel that's just ridiculous.
It is your home and you want to know who's coming in.
At Sarah's house, it was easy to get in.
That's the guy that had the key to my house is a convicted felon. That's him.
That guy and another felon were the ones who reported the break-in at her house to the sheriff
Absolute disgust.
and admitted the key to the house was left inside the mailbox right near the front door.
Oh, there's no proof, but that's a very big coincidence.
In the break-ins we reviewed, police had a hard time finding proof of who did it. None of the cases led to an arrest, leaving customers on the hook to replace anything that was stolen.
$3,700.
Like Ross, who lost photography equipment.
I really couldn't afford to take that loss.
Pest control companies like Hewlett and Terminex have it written in the paperwork.
And they have to actually sign the checklist.
It says, among other things, the companies are not responsible for crimes like vandalism, theft, even breaking and entering.
We're not in the security business. We don't even have that expertise to be in the security business.
So it's recommended you secure your own home.
We recommend security for all the work that we do.
Something Ross will consider if there ever is a next time.
I would have a security car sitting in here for the night.
The industry consultant we spoke to says the numbers of homes broken into while tented is a small percentage. Still, my watchdog wisdom, you need to ask your pest control company who will be in your home. Should you have security? And will they subcontract the work to any other companies? I'm consumer watchdog Jen Strathman, fighting for you.
Now, this story got a lot of attention on social media even before it aired. Many people told us that felons deserve a second chance. That's why we kept our search of felons in the industry to those within the past 10 years. Companies say they do take hiring someone with a criminal background on a case-by-case basis, but do believe in giving people those second chances.